Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm the Serious Strategy Gamer and we are returning to our Let's Play of Unity of Command, where we are playing as the Germans advancing on Stalingrad. So we are in turn 5 of the Stalingrad battle itself. It's been going a bit so-so. We've been cut off pretty badly by some Soviets that were advancing into over this bridge over here, as I did some mistake, and we were basically cut off from supply. So we've reconsolidated a bit, we've pulled back behind these lines. All of our units should now be in supply except for this field and this field. I think on these two there are units. This one I'm not too worried about. It's in supply now, so it's only going to be one turn of no supply, which is basically only a warning. And I don't think there's anything to fear about this one. This one I'm not too sure what's going to happen, because it's been out of supply for 2 turns already, and it's going to be out of supply for a third one, but we simply can't pull back any further, so it's going to have to be this way, unfortunately. Right, over here I think I want to keep this guy over here, because that should hopefully keep the supply open with these guys. Over here we are dug in, so I'm not too afraid, even though these are only Italian units and they are fairly weak, so we'll have to see about that. And then we can push on Stalingrad itself. The Soviets do have some mixed forces over here, and they're probably gonna attack us, but let's see what's gonna happen on their turn. We're gonna get reinforcements, that's pretty bad, and another tank division up there. A third tank division, that's pretty bad. Okay, so they're pulling in front of Stalingrad, that's not per se a big surprise. Cutting off supply over there, or getting back into supply. They don't seem to be attacking though, mostly reinforcing. Interesting enough. Okay, and they are getting some reinforcement points, artillery I think. Artillery and Katyushas. Katyushas on this unit are of course incredibly irrelevant. Right, but we've got some good forces in line, so let's see what we can do. I think up here in the north we are not going to do too much. I would like to cut off their supply though, if at all possible. We can also advance into here further, I think. Our guys up here. Well, is there any point moving over here? They do have a supply source down here, so they're simply gonna get this no matter what. Although I'm not too sure how much they are paying for crossing the river. It seems to be like basically crossing the river without a bridge basically lowers your supply to 1 anyway, whatever happens. So yeah, I think that's the case. So that probably means they're only gonna get supply over here if we were to cut this off. So I think that's definitely something that we're gonna look at. So yeah, let's try to continue our advance up there. And maybe with these guys we can threaten them. Threaten to cut them off at least. Yeah, it's a fairly weak unit, so it's not gonna do much anyway. So I think that's gonna be alright. And with this unit, we can probably advance into here. We would be out of supply though. Something that I generally try to avoid. Would we be out of supply? Yeah, we'd be out of supply here as well. So in that case, we might as well advance all the way. Right, so that's okay. And down here, let's advance with this unit. Let's try to deal some damage there. You're a fairly weak unit now. You could cross, but I'm not too worried about that, even if you go here and wreak some havoc. I don't mind too much. Right. So we'd be in a better position to cut them off over there. Down here we can advance. But we'll have to see how we deal with all of these enemy units. I mean, this tank unit is extremely strong. It's one of our strongest units, as it's due to its elite status, so that's pretty nice. You wouldn't be doing too great. I'm wondering whether I should reduce this guy, whether I should recycle him basically, so that we can get some reserves and some additional units. With all of these tank divisions, that might not be the worst idea though. I mean, we are on turn 6. We've got 2 more turns to destroy all of these units, but they are getting a lot of reinforcements all the time, so okay, you definitely need to withdraw. I mean, we could resupply you from air, but and that's exactly what we want to do though. Over here we could resupply you. How many? You are not very strong. So either 2 more points for you. Potentially do a little bit more damage here. Or a lot of points for you. Yeah, no, I think it's actually clear that you are going to be resupplied. Destroy that unit, so that's pretty nice, nifty. Just a small change over here. Gonna get more supply from over there. And that does allow us to extend a little bit further. Pretty much one field from where we are in all directions. Right, so you could go up here. Attacking these tanks is pointless. That's unfortunate. I would have hoped that that would go a little bit better. So we could advance into here. Although most likely to do this with this tank. Although on the other hand we really need to do some damage down here on all of these units that are currently dug in. And you know what this is, tout equipment? This is a specialist armor step. I think it's an artillery step, isn't it? No. That's a 45mm anti-tank gun, I think. Okay, let's attack this unit. No effect. This one is better. And now we are more capable of dealing some damage over here. Only 20% chance of overrunning these guys. Only a single hit there. Well, we can come into here, so that's nice. Could do 3 damage. Be fairly certain to destroy these guys. Destroyed, but not overrun. That's unfortunate. That is what could be costing us the game. That was a very bad result. So do we want to bring up our tanks? Do we want to bring up our infantry unit towards over here? Stop these tanks from advancing into down here? I mean, you'd be mauled pretty badly, I imagine. But we don't really have anyone else to do this, except for the tanks. The tanks are much better at attacking than defending. Over here we should be fine, shouldn't we? Destroyed this unit. Good. Could come over here. Can't quite advance into there anyway. This unit will be out of supply next turn. But all in all, I think that's going to be okay. And we can actually advance into here. And we're going to do that. Because that will incentivize them to attack us. And I think they'll not be doing that great at this. Right. Can we actually reinforce any of you? Could it reinforce you? You'll be out of supply though. Probably need to bring you up here. How far can you actually go? Pretty far. Okay, so let's get the motorized division in here just to block off their forces. And then we'll need to bring in these guys. You can't possibly come all the way over here, can you? You're gonna be alright. You can attack here, that's alright. Will we be in supply here? We will not. That's unfortunate. Nice. That was a very good result. Good. That was good. Destroyed. Good stuff. We're gonna be out of supply, but only for a turn. Yeah, just look at the horrible supply situation all the way over here. You're all gonna be in trouble, basically. Yeah, there's pretty much no place where it can plop down any supply. Okay, but we are closing in on the city, so that's nice. And yeah, let's bring up the motorized division towards over here. We do have supply there, so that's nice. And we do have some reinforcements for next turn, and that's okay. All of you are pretty much fine where you are. You're just holding these guys in place. You're holding them in place. I don't really know where to move you. Oh, it's actually nice. We could cross over there and actually get their supply source there. So, and I don't think that they'll pull up anyone over there. So we might be okay. We might just be okay. Can I add someone on you? I cannot. You're going to be out of supply. You can't. Yeah, you can. Okay, that's nice. Good. Let's end the turn. See what the Soviets are going to do. They're going to get more reinforcements. Oh god. 3 units. 4 units. 5 units. And they're going to move in over here and going to cut off our supply. That's pathetic. At least they lost their entrenchment over there. Did they disband a unit there? Interesting. Fascinating. At least they're going to use all of their tank attacks basically on this. Just look at that. Normally the AI is super good. This time though. Yeah, and come on, this I feel is a little bit cheating. I mean, they didn't have these units just a turn ago. And now I'm being completely out of supply. This is bullshit. Yeah, all out of supply. Because we do need the... God damn it. That is cheating. Yeah, let's at least cut off their supply over there. Cross the river over here. Can't go any further, that's alright. At least we're starting to threaten them over there. Down here, you'll be able to kill this guy. Please. There we go. Destroyed and overrun. Nice. I'm calling bullshit on this. Right, okay, what can we do though? Let's attack over here. You're destroyed. Nice. Can move in the motorized division. Can also move the motorized division up there. Cannot move the normal infantry there, but we could move the tanks. Just how good would you be against these tanks? One against one? Not convinced that that is a super good measure. Okay, firstly, let's extend the range. See what the supply situation is. Still pretty bad. Okay, one. I can't actually reverse now. That's alright. Odds are -1. Let's try to attack anyway. City in ruins, that's not good. Not necessarily at the very least. But you know what? Just 1 killed in action. And just 2 killed in action. This is just not good enough. Can't move out of there. Well, we'd definitely be in supply over here. There we go. Good stuff. We earned 200 prestige. We did spend about 100 prestige just to get this, but I think this is still a good win. Brilliant Axis victory. I'm extremely happy about this, so yeah, very nice. So that does open up the way towards Kubishayev and Astrakhan and Terek. So Terek is going to be the next one. This is going to be September 11, September 30, September 30. Just look at that. They're going to get much more. I really don't know how we're going to get that. They've got about 3 times our tanks. They've got about 2 times our infantry over here. Over here we at least have some tanks. And over here we don't have any infantry, only tanks. So at the tail end of their long logistical tether, Germans are having a hard time advancing further south. A final push along the Georgian military road is their last chance of breaking through the Caucasus before first winter snows close the mountain passes. So yeah, the Germans, this is about as far as the Germans historically got. I think potentially down here, but these would be flanking actions. That being said, I think this is a very good place to put in a cut, so do leave a like and all of that, do subscribe if you want, and otherwise I see you guys next time. Bye bye.